Rev up your engines! The rumors of my retirement are greatly exaggerated. I am back helping everybody out with their car problems. Now, yes, I am getting older. I'm going to be 72. I was thinking about retiring and giving up with fast motorcycles, but I just couldn't do it. There's too much crap out there, and I can't stand people being ripped off. Now, I was contemplating retirement, but here's what kind of pushed me back. Look inside my matrix. Well, there it is. This is the reason behind it. Since I had time on my hands, I thought I'd upgrade the radio and computer system with this A-Toto X10. Right, you can hook your phone up to it and it shows you the picture of the map, plays music, shows YouTube, does whatever you want. So I thought, oh great, I'll put this thing in. I tried, and now, as you can see, there's just a hole where this had been installed by me. Video tutorials, blah, blah, blah. Now installing it was no big deal because it's all labeled, you know? Wheel key, right rear speaker positive, right rear speaker negative. All you had to do was splice them in. It was no big deal. I hooked up and I thought, oh, this is great. Now the wife can see the map. We can play music. We can even watch YouTube, whatever we want. I think, phenomenal, right? There's only one problem. I made the mistake of bragging to my wife how great it was, right? Okay. We got to the top of the hill here and the thing broke. So I shut the car off, turned it back on, then it started working again. Then the next time I hit a bump, guess what? The same thing. Now, it wasn't like it had lost power hitting a bump, and I didn't wire it right because, hey, it still had the map on it, and it showed the music that I had picked out. So I went a little further and looked up A-Toto right on Amazon and stuff, and this is what you always have to do these days with anything, especially automotive. Don't read the good reviews, only read the bad ones, right? And in this case, many bad ones, or I looked up some higher end A-Totos that cost even more, and they had 1-star reviews, right? You go to the thing, and it says 1-star reviews, you click on it, and it says, sorry, there are no for this search, right? Well, I know what that means because I've done enough searching. That means that people gave it a bad review, then the A-Toto company just said, what do you want, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, 200 bucks to take it off? But for some reason, in Amazon, it keeps that rating for a while. Even though you can't read the actual rating, it still shows that there's 1-star ratings, but then when you click on it, it says there aren't any available. So, don't buy these A-Toto. They're piles of junk. Kind of figures, because when you look at the unit itself, look, it's a generic Chinese pile of junk. There's no name or anything on it, and this is plastic, not metal. The heat sink, it just doesn't weigh much. So I'm gonna end up putting my old Eonon one back in. Now, look at this company, Eonon. And what is it? It's metal, and it says in the metal, Eonon, right? The heat sink, metal, not plastic. This thing has been in there for 7 years. It still works fine. The only problem was it didn't have Android Auto, so I couldn't see the map when I was driving, and I thought, hey, I'll upgrade. Well, this is going to go back in. It works. It tells you where I'm going. It plays music fine, which is mainly what we use it for, right? It does a bunch of other stuff, but I never even hooked that up. On the A-Toto one, it worked great. 4 minutes it worked great. There's so much junk out there that they're selling to people to rip people off. I have to continue to help people out because you can't believe half of the stuff you see anymore on media. Give you a perfect example. A little while back, these supposed experts, AI, whatever the heck it is, said that Toyota's no longer number one. Subaru is number one. They're the best car maker. And sure, Toyota's made some mistakes with their V6 twin turbos in the Tundra, with having some problems with the Tacomas they're making in Mexico. Yeah, they've made some mistakes, but not nearly as many as Subaru. Ask any honest mechanic and they'll tell you, Subarus have engine problems, they have transmission problems, they're cheaper made, they leak oil over time. The problem is, you get people jumping on a bandwagon that don't know what the heck they're talking about. People have always jumped on bandwagons. That's how people are. You can't jump on a bandwagon. It's not a good thing to do, and you can't believe half of what people are telling you. So, I'm resuming making videos, giving you information. And I'll be doing a lot of inside videos because there's so much information. As for outside videos, I'm headed back to Clarksville, Tennessee now. And I'll be doing a certain amount of outside ones, but I'm going to limit to ones that are really interesting to people. Brand new vehicles. If you got a brand new vehicle, you want to bring it. I can show people what's in the new vehicles. Vehicles that have serious problems, so I can show people the problems that these have. And of course, vehicles that someone just can't figure out what's wrong with it, so I can show, here's how you figure out what's wrong with it, here's the common problem with this, and I'm still answering your questions in my live car talk. Thursdays at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Saturdays at 10 a.m. Only it will be Central Time instead of Eastern Time, because I'll be leaving here in Portsmouth, Rhode Island, and going to Clarksville, Tennessee, which is in the Central Time Zone. So I'll still be doing that, answering people's questions and trying out products. Matter of fact, you might have noticed something here. This is a Le Bras car cover, right? And I stuck it on, I'm trying it out. My wife hates it. I guess she doesn't like wearing bras either, right? His car's got a bra in it now. That's okay by me, but that's for the car. I'm doing it for two reasons. One, I kind of like the way it looks. My wife says, nobody does that anymore. I say, well, I don't care, because I don't care what other people do. I do what I want to do. When I was a kid, I started wearing construction boots when I was in high school, right? Everybody laughed. Oh, look, at Scotty's wearing construction boots, blah, blah, blah. Year and a half later, they're all wearing the orange construction boots they were in. So I don't care what people do. I do what I want to do. But the main reason I'm doing this is because of this. You see the paint's coming off the bumper, because rocks hit the chip and it's plastic and the paint comes off and it looks like crap. Now the bumper on this car's already been repainted 3 times. It's not cheap to pay somebody to paint it. You can't do it yourself. Very hard to paint plastic, and you can see they don't do a very good job painting it. So the front of your car looks like crap. This thing cost me like 140 bucks, right? Costs 3-4 times that to get it painted, and I think it looks nice. The bugs clean right off of it. I just put it on a couple weeks ago, but I kind of like the way it looks. And since there's now this mosquito netting in front of the grill, I won't get my radiator and air conditioning condenser covered with bugs, and it won't work as good. And even the bottom, it's got the same thing. You see, I'm wiping the bugs off. You can just wipe them off. And I gotta say, I don't care. I like the way it looks. My wife hates it, but I'm not putting one on her Lexus. So she can have one without a bra. I'll have one with a bra. Imagine that. The man's wearing a bra, the woman isn't. And if you're curious, they go on and off like a bra too, very easy. You just got a bra strap on it. You loosen it up, you want to make it tight so it doesn't flap, and you can see little clips here. They just fit over. Bottom, same thing. It's just clips. They just clip on all the way around, and they clip here. These are how you pull them off when you want to take it off. Cutouts for the fog lamps. In this case, I drilled a couple holes for the license plate so I can have that on the front. And the other side just clips on inside just like it's very easy to do. And I did notice one interesting side effect. When it's closed, it also makes the car quieter. I don't hear as much road noise. It's somewhat an insulation to it. But the main thing is, hey, you don't have to keep repainting stuff when rocks hit them. We'll see how it holds up, but I mean, if a big giant rock hits it and dents something, knocks a hole in it, it's only 145 bucks for the whole thing. I just replace it again. What the heck? Women buy new bras. Well, maybe you gotta buy a new bra for your car every once in a while. I don't know. That's the first time I ever tried this out. And speaking of trying things out, check this out. It's called Weightbird. It is a steam cleaner, and cleaning things is another reason I'm going back to making videos. With me not making videos, my wife wanted me to go around cleaning stuff all the time. But I have to say, it's kind of fun using this. It's like a giant iron. You just open it up, comes with this cool little container, and you pour a certain amount of water in it. Have some patience. It takes about 5 minutes to start making a steam. Then you just steam clean away. Kids make a mess, steam clean it away. And perhaps they've decided to empty their stomach contents in your car. Well, steam cleaning is a great way to get that stuff out. It will take it out. And for those of you who are allergic to clean chemicals, a lot of these cleaning chemicals are caustic. They'll say, warning, causes cancer in the state of California. I guess it doesn't in other states, but whatever, right? My wife hates chemical cleaners. She loves this because the steam sanitizes and it cleans and it doesn't leave any lingering odor or any hidden chemicals. It's just steam. Simple. Switch on, switch off, not much to go wrong. No computers here, just steam. It has a million different attachments too. And as usual, nobody's paying me to do this. I just try stuff out and I gotta say, it's pretty cool. Your wife will like it too. You can clean a lot of stuff within the house. I cleaned the drapes. Nobody's cleaned the drapes in this house in 5 years and I got the stains and stuff out of them while they were still hanging. I didn't even have to take them down. So yes, indeed, I am back, helping everybody out. And in terms of this, I'm going back to Clarksville, Tennessee. So if you've got a new car that I can show people what's out there, or a problem car that you hate, you want to show the world this is the worst car, don't buy it, or a problem that nobody can figure out, hey, just Gmail. ScottyKilmer@gmail.com. That easy. ScottyKilmer@gmail.com. You meet in Clarksville, Tennessee during the weekdays in the morning, and I'll help you out, but I'll also be helping out millions of other people who can see what problems exist, how to fix them, and perhaps most importantly of all, what cars to buy and what cars to run away from screaming. I do honestly test out any kind of products so that all you people out there don't have to end up buying one of these fancy Androids that only lasts 5 minutes and then breaks. Oh, by the way, if you do know of a good Android, you have a company, send me one and I'll try it out, because I'm tired of buying them and finding out they don't work too well. And if you wonder how things are going with my Simpson power washer, well, I love it. Once I took their pressure pump off and bought a generic pump on Amazon for $89, stuck it on the back. The Honda motor works great. Everything works great except for the pump that it came with. So sometimes you got to do modifications to make something work. So I'm back, and remember, we're all in this together. That's what makes the internet and YouTube so great, because this is not AI Scotty. This is the real Scotty Kilmer, and I'm back. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.